Okay, y'all, just drop whatever you're doing and turn up your radio, 'cause it's time for Body Love. Here's what happened last time.
You all know why we're here, to celebrate and praise and honor our sister Rosalind Armstrong on her birthday. Let's begin with a word of prayer. Lord, we thank you for your servant Rosalind, for her talent and her skill, for her kindness and her wisdom. We pray for healing of this woman's diabetes, Lord. Healing and a long, happy life.
Didn't you see how slim and shapely I used to be? Oh, of course, I say that while I'm standing here eating a piece of this cake, which I shouldn't be eating anyway, even if it wasn't just adding pounds to this sad old body.
Listen here. If you're going on a strict diet the rest of your life, you better believe you get to eat cake at your own party.
Roz, are you okay?
Real dizzy. I can't.
Vanessa, get your butt out that door and get back to the house.
Leave
and
her
Saul,
alone, Sonny. I'm not kidding with you. Just get out.
Boy, I had enough of you trying to tell me what to do.
Oh my God!
No! Come on!
Get somebody! At least get him outside before they... Oh my God! Who's got a phone? What's the matter with you people? Don't just stand there. Somebody call 911!
Kevron, boy, you need to turn that noise down.
Oh.
Show some respect. This ain't a hoochie coochie club we going to. We're going to a hospital, you know, where they got signs in the parking lot that say quiet.
Well, we ain't there yet. Anyway, I just like to let folks know I'm coming. Like them to see my wheels.
Shoot, your car ain't nothing. Back in the day, my old Impala would have taken you off the line.
Mo, this is your old Impala. Remember, you traded to my dad for that minivan that you still drive, but I can't complain.
Can't complain. Shoot, this is a fine piece of American craftsmanship. Not like that, what was that thing I got from you, that some kind of European model or something like that.
You talking about the Aerostar? That's a Ford, man. Anyway, this car ain't nothing like you gave it to me. Not anymore. I redid the whole interior, boarded out the cylinders, got me these 24-inch Chaotix.
You talking about them chrome wheels? Boy, them things $1,000 a piece. Now, I know your daddy don't make enough money preaching to be paying for no custom car jobs.
I got a job.
Driving that warehouse van to the old folks' home? That ain't paying for this either. I think when you get down to it, I'm the one paying for this.
Well, you were.
I done told you, my veterans check got held up.
Then I can't be fronting you no more pills. Look, it's getting a little hard for me to come by them at cost, so if you need your fix, then you better start carrying some cash with you.
Watch what you're doing. There's a hospital.
I know how to get to this hospital, you just hold on.
Well, my check is coming in a couple of days. I'll straighten out everything then, I promise. I ain't had but 6 pills, including, of course, the one that you about to give me. So, how much do I owe you?
Let's see now. Selling them all the other old folks at $1 per milligram, so let me see, 40 milligrams each, $240.
$240? Woo-wee!
Yep, and you better have my ducats, my lord, or I'm afraid we won't be able to do business anymore.
Boy, you ought to be ashamed of yourself taking advantage of old man and his back injury.
Oh man, and his back injury. As much lower tab as I've been getting for you, an elephant with a back injury be feeling no pain. Let me tell you something else.
Hang on. Look what we got here. Crossing the line in that red dress. Ooh.
Dang, she do look good. Of course, she a little too young for you. Don't look much older than Maya.
That's what I know.
You can't go chasing after somebody who would be sleepover pals with your granddaughter. That's just nasty, man.
Oh, what do you know? Let old man have a little fun every once in a while. And I hope she is one of Maya's friends. Then I might be seeing more of her. Now, don't forget my medicine.
Don't forget my money.
Dr. Bruce, telephone, please. Dr. Bruce, telephone, please.
Well, there's Mr. Saul Baxter again. Glad you decided to join us.
Where am I?
Well, you're in the hospital, but don't worry. Doctor just wants to keep an eye on you for a while.
But what happened?
What's the last thing you remember?
We were at Rosalind's party. Sonny busted in, just drunk out of his mind. He was trying to drag Mama outside, but Roz got in between them, and I started fighting with Sonny.
Yeah, well, they tell me that was something to see. What's the next thing you remember?
I kind of made a grab at Sonny, and he swung at me, and
And that's where it begins to get foggy?
Yeah. I think Sonny and I got into it, but everybody was looking at Roz.
That must be when she fainted. And before anybody could make a move, you fainted too, I think.
Hey, I ain't never fainted in my life.
Well, neither had Mrs. Armstrong until last night.
Last night? What time is it now?
It's 3:45. You've been drifting in and out for nearly 19 hours. Your mother's been right here with you all the time. We tried to get her to go home and get some rest, but she just went over to ICU to be with Mrs. Armstrong instead.
What's Roz doing in intensive care?
She's in a coma.
Coma?
Yeah, it appears she was in worse shape than anyone knew. And the way I hear it, she celebrated her birthday with 4 cups of sherbet punch and a big slice of chocolate cake. For a brittle diabetic who's been neglecting her medication.
Is she gonna be all right?
We don't know, Saul. At this point, we just simply don't know. Now you, on the other hand, we're pretty sure we know what's going on with you.
I know I'm really thirsty.
Here, I'll get you some water. I know it sounds crazy, but sometimes... Oh, here's a straw. You can be born with a problem that doesn't show up until you're grown.
What kind of problem?
I knew it. I knew in my heart the minute I left the room you'd wake back up.
Mom.
Come in.
Oh, baby, you had Mama so scared.
The nurse told me I've been out for 19 hours.
Just about. Thought you were never gonna wake up.
I also told him you've been sitting right here beside him all that time, even though we've tried to get you to go home.
Well, I did go up to see how Roz was doing. Rosalind's here, too.
Yeah, I know. She's in a coma.
Well, there's no change. It's just like she's down in a deep, deep sleep, and nobody or nothing can wake her up.
Is Reverend Higgins up there with her?
Oh, yeah, he went in with Miles when I left. I think they both plan to stay up there with her, praying over her and all as long as they can.
Well, my shift was actually over at 3, but I wanted to stay and keep an eye on our boy here.
You didn't have to do that.
No, I just wanted to make sure he was going to be all right.
Thanks. You're a good nurse. You know that?
That's what they tell me.
So when can I go home?
Not for a while. Doctor says he wants to do some tests on your heart.
What for?
Well, he said it was nothing to worry about, but he asked me if you'd ever just fell out like that before.
And you told him no.
And I told him about the other night when you've been fighting with Sonny, and we locked him out of the house. You remember how after Sonny run off, you started feeling kind of weak and...
That was just 'cause I was wore out. Guess they really got to take a look at my heart, huh?
Well, yeah. They think there might be a real problem. They told me the name of it, but I can't. It's got something to do with some of the muscles in your heart being bigger than they're supposed to be or something like that.
Cardiomyopathy? That's hypertrophic cardiomyopathy.
Boy, where did you get that from? That's the longest word you ever said in...
Mama, I know all about this. It's what killed Reggie Lewis.
Did I know Reggie Lewis?
He was a star, Mama. He was captain of the Boston Celtics. He just fell down dead one day playing pickup. Same things happened to a whole bunch of other athletes, too. Mama, if that's what I got, if they're gonna tell me I gotta stop playing basketball...
Saul, don't you worry your head about that right now. You just need to get lots of rest now.
Mama, you feeling all right?
Well, I'm really wore out, but...
I don't know, you're taking all this like, I don't know. Usually about now is when you start crying or saying, "Help me, Jesus."
I reckon you're right. I don't know either. Inside I feel like crying and screaming, but I don't know. With you up here unconscious and Roz over there in a coma, my problems didn't seem to matter much. Maybe sometimes you just gotta tell yourself.
Hey, there's that Saul boy laying around, taking it easy.
Well, hello, Kevron.
Now, Saul, get on up out of there. You wasting time.
Kevron, that ain't even funny, man.
You know there can't be much wrong with you, because I brought your grandfather over and he just went on up straight up to see about Rosalind.
Yeah, well, I'm not in a coma.
So, she ain't came out of it yet?
Not unless it was in the last few minutes. And to be honest, the doctor said...
She ain't gonna make it. Nah, I never heard of nobody going into no coma and coming back out.
Kevron... That's Rosalind Armstrong you talking about. Same lady who taught us both in Sunday school when we were little. Used to buy ice cream for us when we didn't even have any money.
Yeah. And crying gonna bring her back? The way I heard it, she was told she was a bad diabetic long time ago. And what she do about it? Nothing. She ain't been eating right. She ain't been exercising. She ain't took a medicine. Now, my daddy preaches about this all the time, don't he? He says folks that don't take care of what God gave them deserve to lose it.
Your father never said any such thing.
Sure sounded like it to me.
You gotta be the... Man, sometimes it's like you got no soul at all. Somebody cut you open, they wouldn't find nothing inside you.
Wait, now, hold on.
Coming in here talking about how I'm wasting time and how about how Roz is...
Saul, now calm down. Remember, you're supposed to be resting.
Yeah, right. Like I'm supposed to just...
Kevron, I think you better go. I think you better go now.
Whoa, get Miss Vanessa. The seemingly mild lioness moves bravely in to protect the cub. Look, you know me. Don't mean half of what I say no more than half the time.
Now he ain't acting like himself. Ain't nobody acting like themselves. Starting to wonder maybe if I'm dreaming this whole...
Hello?
Vanessa? Thank God. Was hoping you'd pick up. Nessa?
Miles, what is it? What's...
Roz. Her heartbeat's getting erratic. With her in a coma.
No.
Look, you better run down here if you can. Doctor says, he says if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen in the next few minutes.
Now you better be here again next time to hear what's gonna happen on Body Love.